everybody, what's up? My name's Flynn. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a book tag. I'm going to be doing a Star Wars book tag. I know there's like a whole bunch of different versions. I'm doing the one Elizabeth Page created. I will link her original video down below. And this is in honor of the new Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens, which just came out yet. You guys probably don't know this, but I love Star Wars, especially when I was little. I absolutely loved Star Wars. I would just like marathon it. That's enough rambling. Let's just get on to the tag. Question number 1, RTD2, a book that made you laugh out loud. For me, this is a recent read, which is Illuminated by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I didn't expect to laugh. I don't laugh in books that much. Like, it's rare for me to laugh at a book, but for this one I did. And I just found it like funny. There were so many parts in this book where I was laughing, and people would be like, "Flynn, what are you laughing at?" And I was just laughing. I was just pointing at the book. Oh, this book, if you guys haven't read it, it's really, really unique and cool. It's told in this really cool, like, format with, like, letters and emails, and it's super cool. You definitely should pick it up. Question number 2, Padme Amidala. Who is your favorite kick-butt female character? For this, I have to go with June I. Paris from the Legend Trilogy. You guys know my feelings on the Legend Trilogy. It's fantastic. I love June. She's like so, like, she's a unique kick-butt character because she's really smart, actually. I think that's what makes her unique, because she actually has an education. Most kick-butt female characters who are like in a dystopian world, they don't have education, but she does. And she's kind of like a pain in the butt sometimes too, like when you first meet her. But I actually really like her. I really like June. Maybe I'm biased because it's Legend, but I really like June. Question number 3, Leia Organa, best or worst love triangle? Fun fact, Princess Leia used to be my favorite character because I was pretty sexist when I was little. Like, just because she was a girl, I liked her. But now she's actually not my favorite character. My favorites are R2-D2 and Han Solo. Anyway, that's off topic. This question, I'm going with the Throne of Glass love triangle. This love triangle, honestly, I'm not going to spoil you, but it doesn't last for long. It actually doesn't. And this love triangle is so irrelevant. Like, I felt like I was pressured to, like, choose a side in this love triangle. And the side I chose, I didn't even really like the guy. I felt like I was forced to choose. I didn't like any of the guys. And, like, I just felt this love triangle was so irrelevant, but at the same time, it was so addicting to read. This series is amazing, Throne of Glass series, but just this love triangle is so irrelevant. But in Queen of Shadows, I love who our female protagonist is with in the 4th book. I can't speak right now, sorry. And for question number 4, I'm going to go with Throne of Glass again, and that is Luke Skywalker, a rising author or an author you discovered recently and you absolutely love. I'm going to go with Throne of Glass again because Sarah J. Maas, I absolutely love her. I'm like obsessed with her. She's one of my new favorite authors. I just love her personality so much. Her writing, you can see it progress through the books, and it's just getting fantastic. And I'm always looking forward to her new book. So Sarah J. Maas, she's my new fave. Question number 5, Anakin Skywalker, a book or series that started off good but then like started to turn bad. For this one, I'm going with the Selection series by Kiera Cass. Okay, let's get this straight. When I first read this, I really liked it. I honestly really, really liked it. I read all 3 so fast. I just thought they were amazing. And then I came to the conclusion of this. These books, the writing sucks. To be honest, the writing is not the best. It's just bad. And then, like, the plot of this book is so obvious. Like, it's just so obvious. You know what's going to happen from the beginning. Like, from the first book, I even knew, okay? I even knew what was going to happen at the end. But I still went through with it. And I've come to the conclusion of this. I've heard another booktuber say this, and I totally agree. These books are like crack. They're bad, but then, like, you're addicted to it because I don't even understand. Like, you just get addicted to it even though it's bad. It's just, oh man, it's just, and I didn't even get through The Heir, which is the 4th one that came out. I want to read it just for the sake of reading it. You see what I mean? That's what, see, I shouldn't read it, but I'm going to do it anyways. Question number 6, Qui-Gon Jinn, worst character death. For this, I'm going with just, no spoilers, but in the Infernal Devices, there's something that happens to a certain character in the later books, and it's just, I just get so emotional when I think about it, and I'm not gonna cry, don't worry, I just feel like crying right now, but it's just so, it's just heartbreaking, honestly, when I think about it. Every time I think about it, it's been like almost a year since I've read these books, and every time I think about it, I just get emotional, and I don't think this will ever change, and oh my god, Nearfall Devices, you guys. If you have not read it, I don't even like know what you're doing, honestly. Just go pick it up. Go pick it up. Question number 7, Han Solo, a book with a lot of sass. For this, I'm going with Finding Audrey by Sophie Kinsella. This is actually a pretty sad contemporary book with the premise of it. It's about a girl who has severe anxiety, and she doesn't have the happiest life, but there's a kid, her brother has a lot of sass. Like, he's just like all sassy with his mom, and then he gets all in trouble, but then he doesn't like stop being sassy, and that's what made this book funny. I think that's what brought a bit of comedy to this book, and this book is a pretty sad book, so it kind of balanced it out, which was nice. But yeah, her brother was just pretty sassy, and I enjoyed it. Question number 8, Emperor Palpatine, best world building. For this, I am going with the Dodger Smoke and Bone series by Laini Taylor. It's a trilogy, and I don't own the first book. This is the second one. But the world building in this book was so intricate. Oh, these books, you guys, are so good. They're extremely high fantasy, and the world building is just so like knit together and intricate. I've never read anything like this, and the writing in this book is just so exquisite. It just matches the world building perfectly, and I think everyone should read this book at some point. Question number 9, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a book you went in with low expectations but came out blown away. For this, I'm going with Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. Okay, let's just get this straight. I won't say I was blown away by this book, but I will say that I didn't go into it really expecting much. I just got it for my birthday, and I was like, hey, I might as well read it right now. And I wasn't expecting much, honestly, but I came out of it pleasantly surprised. I did really like this book, but I wasn't per se blown away. Question number 10, Yoda, a book that taught you something or a book that made you grow. For this question, I actually have 2 books because I felt like I had to mention both of these, and the first one is a recent read, which is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I really like this book, actually, and the premise of this book is really, really interesting. And the moral of the story is really nice, actually. When reading this book, I could really relate to our main character. Mikey was just, I felt like he was like me in a way, and it's hard to explain when you haven't read the book, but I just felt I could really connect to him on a level that I never thought I could connect with a book character. Like when people say, oh, I really connected with that book character, I never really understood that because I never really connected with a book character. But with Mikey, our main character in the book, I felt like me and him had a lot of similarities, and we felt the same way about certain things. And this will be in my December wrap-up, so I'll talk to you guys more about that in that video, so you can stay tuned for that. And the second book to answer number 10 is Insurgent, or the Divergent Trilogy by Veronica Roth. I do not own the first book. This series was not my favorite, let's just say that. I really liked it while I was reading them, but afterwards I was like, wow, that series, it wasn't really that good. It was good, but wasn't that good. It did teach me something about fear. I don't think I would have learned that if I hadn't read the Divergent Trilogy. The last question, question number 11, Darth Vader, your favorite villain. And I don't have a book for this or a character just because I don't like villains, okay? I'm that type of person that if you're a villain, I just don't like you because you're a villain. And I find that when people like villains, it's because they aren't actually villains. They have like, oh, this sad backstory of why they are, or they aren't really a villain. They're just someone who has like a bad attitude, and that's not really a villain, okay? And I feel like most villains are like that, and I'm just like, why can't you just make a villain that's just a villain, that's just bad, that's just bad, okay? He's just bad because he's a bad person, or she's a bad person. Doesn't have to have this like sappy backstory and then everyone starts loving he or she. It's like, it's just like, why? So I don't have an answer for this question because I don't like villains and I don't feel sorry for them at all, no matter what the case is. That's the Star Wars book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to tag anyone specifically. I'm going to tag everyone who's watching this who likes Star Wars because I'm not exactly sure who and who doesn't like Star Wars, and I don't want to tag the wrong people. So I'm just going to tag everyone who's watching this, so feel free to just tag if you like Star Wars and books. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you with another one very soon.